Well, thank you for finding time to give me this interview. Can you tell me, are you optimistic about this COP24?
I'm always half-half. I'm pessimistic because emissions have been rising again in the year 2018. Some activities are not growing as fast as one would hope. On the other hand, I think these conferences are fundamentally important. They're a necessary step to bring all countries together once a year to move climate change mitigation forward. So I'm still hopeful that we can get a good outcome here.
Does it move forward, or is it just like the theater scene? We just appear once every year and then come back a year later? Do things move forward?
Things definitely move forward, yes. At slow pace, at too slow pace, but they do move forward.
Okay, given the 1.5 degree report, the pace is very slow.
We are far away from 1.5 degrees. For that, the pace needs to triple or faster by the factor of 5. So we're really far away. But I think encouraging, I find that renewable energy is getting cheaper as we speak. Now the new fact is that in many regions of the world, newly built renewable energy from wind and sun is cheaper than operating existing coal-fired power plants. That is a very new situation, and if that creates a lot of demand for renewable energy, then we are really a step forward.
This is really a game changer, I agree with you, but on the other hand, there are many major countries who still push for coal. And if they don't push for coal at home, they push for coal abroad. So,
yeah, that is a major problem, and now that the pure economics of production are overcome, now we have other barriers. And there are vested interests in many countries to still build coal-fired power plants, even though the economics, if you look at it from a societal point of view, are not speaking towards it. So that's a big issue. That's an issue that we see in all countries. In developed countries, in Germany we have that, we have it in the US, we have it in China, we have it in South Africa, we have it in Australia. These are major issues that need to be overcome.
Although the principle of just transition is a very good principle and nobody could disagree with that, there is a second thought that perhaps is used to prolong the use of coal.
I don't see that problem.
You don't see it?
No, I think we need to find good examples of where the transition away from coal has really worked. Germany is working very hard to get it done. Let's see what the outcome will be. Hopefully in January that will come with an agreement on how to do it with all of the different stakeholders in a just way, that also the regions that are affected find it interesting.
We have a similar situation.
But in other countries, Germany should be easy, no?
Yeah.
Germany is rich, we have a great economy right now, we should have all means to do this. But countries like South Africa or Greece, even already Greece, but then go to South Africa, go to India, the challenges are much, much larger. And to really do a just transition will be a large challenge. And I think many countries should be helped. So countries like South Africa or India need help to do this.
And what about Poland, the host country? I mean, just transition is an issue here, but also 77% of total energy consumption is coal. So,
yeah, it's also not always rational. No, a lot of the coal actually does not come from Poland itself. A lot of the coal is imported from Russia, and that doesn't really make sense. It doesn't even. It's not good for energy security. There's always tensions between Poland and Russia, so that I don't understand why it's still happening. But apparently, as in many other countries, there is societal pressures to keep it the way it is.
In the press conference I was just now, they said a very logical thought that it's around 400 billion a year the subsidies to fossil fuels, and we're talking about 100 billion to fund climate, the climate finance. So I mean, it's a self-proven argument,
This is another paradox of the whole discussion. You say 400 billion, there's higher numbers even up to 700 billion per year of fossil fuel subsidies. And this is going exactly in the wrong direction. It's still happening because certain parts of the population need it in some cases. The poor population needs cheap energy because for them energy is proportionally, they spend more money on it proportionally. So it's very difficult to take them away, because then you have you have fights in your population. We see that right now, even in France, where it's not about taking fossil fuel subsidies away, it's about raising the taxes. Already that is difficult. So one needs to do this very, very, very careful, and apparently this is very difficult.
So I will just come back to my original question. Are you optimistic?
And I have to answer again, half-half. I'm optimistic because there's some positive developments going on. I'm pessimistic because this is all going far too slow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will send you the link so you can